Starscream, Lord Starscream, High Chancellor of the refulgent Cybertronian dynasty, Emperor Perpetua, and Defender of the Realm.
And during the war, you served as Megatron's what, exactly?
I've been his first officer, his lieutenant, his air chief marshal, but mostly I've been his whipping boy.
And how would you describe your relationship with the accused?
I would describe it as complicated.
Starscream, it is customary after a guilty plea for the court to hear victim impact statements before handing down a sentence. However, I gather that you wish to speak in defense of Megatron?
I stand here today not to defend him, no, but to explain him. I know him intimately, and I know his pride will stop him speaking out. Like many here today, I was seduced by Megatron's rhetoric. Young, naive, and struggling to find my way in a world disfigured by class apartheid and senatorial piety, I was entranced by his plans for the future. He described a better society, an outward-looking society, a society unafraid to stare down the anti-mechanical prejudice that was sweeping across the galaxy. Then, as now, I was proud of my planet, proud of its people. I was determined to—
Objection! Witness is grandstanding.
Sustained. Today is not about you, Starscream.
The crimes to which Megatron has readily confessed beggar belief. In their breadth and scope and scale, they are unparalleled. No justice system in the galaxy could consider even a fraction of what he fully admits to having done and failed to impose a death sentence. And that, Your Honor, is where I beg pause. That is where I say, consider this. A lifetime ago, Megatron set in motion something he could never hope to control. He tapped, almost by chance, into a groundswell of rage and resentment. And he was singularly unprepared for what happened next. And as for what happened next, well, we all call it a war, because to do so otherwise would be to insult the dead, but really it was a riot. The war was a riot, and Megatron was a looter caught up in events, yes, but not shaping them, not coordinating them. A stronger person, a braver person, someone with an ounce of strategic acumen would have prevented the revolution from descending into chaos. But no, to the lasting regret of every Cybertronian alive and dead, Megatron is neither strong, nor brave, nor brilliant, nor possessed of any particular talent beyond survival. Throughout the war, he was assailed by aides and confidants who pulled him in all directions, and yes, I include myself in that number. More than once I urged him, I begged him to consider a ceasefire, and I was punished for it. Like I said, whipping boy. Your Honor, this tin-pot revolutionary would have you believe he is some grand architect, a military mastermind with destiny at his heels. In truth, he was sidelined long ago, sequestered so that more accomplished monsters, heavyweights like Shockwave and Scorponok, could use this planet as a canvas for their own dark designs. Addled and impotent, on the rare occasions he tried to assert himself militarily, his campaigns were so gruelingly inept that they could only be construed as a cry for help. His grand experiment, peace through tyranny, was always doomed to failure, even if some of us, the pragmatists and peacemakers, realized it too late. Am I here to defend him? No, never. But as the chosen leader of the Cybertronian race, as someone who must embody fairness and decency, I cannot in good conscience say anything that would speed someone to their death. 4 million years ago, Megatron set out to make the world a better place. Bedeviled by a fundamental weakness of character, hindered by a frighteningly average intellect, and cursed with ambition that far outstripped his ability, he failed spectacularly. He doesn't deserve death. He deserves pity.
Your Honor, my client has indicated that he would like to speak to me in private.
Very well. Court suspended for 30 minutes.
High Chancellor of the refulgent Cybertronian dynasty, Emperor in Perpetua, Defender of the Realm, King of the androids, the robots, and the fairest men, and 5-time winner of Bot Weekly's Most Charming Smile emoticon. Basically, I'm saying we need to acquit Megatron of being Megatron on the grounds of being Megatron.
I am not a huge fan of Transformers, but I f***ing love how much of a dick this guy is. I'm just so touched that you instantly said, this guy's a dick, I should get Micah to voice him. Your Honor, my client has indicated that he would like to speak to me in private. That was Christian Bale. That was... Go away, Christian Bale! You and me are done professionally!
I know him intimately, and I know...
Damn it, Doodle.